Okay, so setup wise, we got to get a little bit further from the golf ball. It's a longer club after all, so we need to get a little bit more distance from the golf ball. I think on these sort of positions here now, the feet just got a little bit narrow for whatever reason. Okay, things can happen for no reason. Okay, but don't worry about that. Take away now. We've got to start trying to get this hinge of the wrist. So when the arms are here, I think in your mind to keep the arms straighter. Okay, what you try to do is keep both arms straight and everything sort of stays straight. The club now is on a 20-25 degree wrist hinge there. What we look to try and create is up to 90, because if we haven't hinged the wrists, eventually the arm's going to give way, so when we get to there, the arm will bend, and then the wrist hinge happens here, and then we lose a lot of control with that club. That movement there now, so there's no real body movement, that's just pure wrist hinge there. You can see nothing else is moving but the club. Your wrists behind your head there are doing all this sort of collapsing, okay? So if we can control that club originally on the backswing, as the club goes back here, we're starting to hinge the wrists there, so when the hands and the shoulders are level, as we said, there, okay, the club is pointing a bit more vertically. Now the arm is a little bit bending there, okay, but we're getting the wrist hinge there, okay, so your swing length only needs to really be there. If you keep the body turning now from here, the body keeps rotating and the wrist hinge, the arm will stay straight. The only reason your arm bends is because the club wants to get over there somewhere by continuing round, as we can see. But if the body doesn't turn or the wrists don't hinge, the arm goes, well, okay, I'll do the work, and pivot and hinge in here again. There's that hinging of the wrist.
Should I be twisting my body more?
Yeah, yeah. Still turn your body. The golf swing really for me is 290 degrees. Okay, we have a 90 degree shoulder turn. So your shoulders. Oh, sorry. Get a line, not a circle. Your shoulders would be here, and we said last time about turn your body to a 90 degree shoulder turn. There. Okay, so we turn the body and we hinge the wrist again 90 degrees. Okay, from that the club then will get in a position roughly sort of 90 degrees then to the ground, or horizontal to the ground, as they say. Okay, so that's what we're trying to create. Okay, but the moment what you do is you know your arm bends, okay, and then any golfer knows their faults. But the problem is when they know a fault, the cure is don't bend your arm by keeping your arm straight, because the club can't stay over here somewhere. It's got to start working up over your head. So it has to sort of create some sort of hinge or pivot to get up there. So therefore it happens in that left arm. The arm's going to bend. If we can keep the body turning, okay, keep the wrist hinging, we'll get that club to the top of the backswing without just a collapse there in that left arm. Because both arms are straight there. They're almost extended, but the club's almost in the same line as the arm. So because of this now, just get the club to go around your head. The left arm now makes a 90 degree hinge from there to there, and that completes the backswing. So I think work on that hinge of the wrist, because once that happens and the body turns, you will keep the width in your swing. You won't have to try and worry about your left arm bending. And then once that left arm isn't bent, if you watch your position here now in terms of where your head is, as you come to the golf ball, your head dropping to try and get down to the golf ball, you think, oh, I'm too far from it. Okay, and that's what's going to hurt your wrist. And for me, the biggest thing is trying to help prevent that wrist getting any worse pain, because I think the pain may be there when you think, oh, if I do this, it's going to hurt my wrist, so I'll protect my wrist by doing nothing. Go back straight arms, then the arm collapses, then you think, oh, I'm too far from the ball now. And then you said the word, you're hacking at the golf ball in some ways rather than sort of twisting through, okay? The overall movement of the golf swing in terms of body, through there's great. I mean, you're getting a nice body movement this way. We've got to try and get a bit more body movement on the way back. With that wrist hinge.
That way.
Yeah, that there is fab. What you got there is fabulous. I mean, great movement there of the body, up on the left side, right on its toe. What we've got to try to improve is that turn the shoulders on the way back and that wrist hinge.
More,
well, have a couple on the swing there, okay?